Knuckles to Knives, what?
Knuckles and Knives, baby.
Yeah, you what's that, your media?
That's my media.
Lovely. When did you set that up?
The first time you said it in a
There
press
you go.
conference.
So I raise up, so I say, we're the alien of combat sport.
go.
And may our combatants turn their knuckles to knives. Here, when you're good, and I'm all right. Awesome. Mr. Knuckles to Knives, how are you doing?
Nice.
Damn, bro, you looking spiff.
You
Got
know,
a whole tux on?
no, it's a black suit, security outfit, and then we got the shalom on deck.
Oh shit.
You
Okay,
know,
man.
we're keeping it down. Keeping it safe in here. This all the sealed product back there.
Okay, so you were telling me about this yesterday. So you're doing security at what? Like at a card store?
Yeah, trading card shop.
Trading card shop.
They do Pokemon cards, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, sports.
Damn.
Good mix of things.
So a lot of big cards in that building. Do you see
Oh
like a
yeah.
lot of celebrities come through there?
Waka Flocka actually came the other day. Yeah, he was ripping
Oh,
packs
really?
over here. He was ripping some One Piece packs. It was pretty dope.
Damn. Yo, One Piece is getting huge, man. I've never actually watched One Piece. I just seen it now coming up on Netflix. I know Joy Boy, Justin Barola, he dressed as the character for one of the fights. And that was like the first time I ever even heard of One Piece. And then ever since, I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, so it's super popular, one of the biggest animes. Because of the Netflix live action show that they dropped, I think a year ago. It's gone very popular. Like I think it's the best. Like it's considered the best live action anime so far. So
Really?
because all the live action for animes have been trash and stuff, but this one's actually like everybody's going crazy over. So it definitely drove the One Piece market like crazy, and then the TCG itself, the cards, they've gone crazy since last year. I'm actually going to be ripping packs in between rounds of this fight, so it's gonna go viral.
Oh,
We're
shit.
gonna we're gonna go
No
viral.
way.
We're going right, and if I pull a big card, I'm looking into the camera, and I'm gonna be like, "This costs more than my fight check." It's gonna be
Wait,
crazy.
have you announced that to anybody yet?
Only a couple people, so secret. Just keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. Only certain
Damn.
people. Now, if you're a pack
Okay.
ripper, what I want you to do while you're watching, I'm telling everybody that I'm telling this to, close friends and stuff. Pack battle me. So while I'm ripping packs, I want you to pack battle me, and I want you to record it, or just record me
So you
ripping packs, geeking out.
so you want them to open their own packs at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. Open the packs and then pack battle me. See who gets the best.
Crazy. That's a great idea, man. Hey, it kind of reminds me of Bryce Henry playing chess in between rounds, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
our
Uh,
team is known for doing some funny viral stuff, and we're keeping the ball rolling.
I was gonna say that sounds like BK cheat code
Oh
idea right there.
yeah. We always
Ryan Perez, right?
we always come up with different things, different funny
Yeah,
things to
for
try to go
sure.
viral. And then why not with TCG? TCG is going crazy right now.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, brother, let's get into it. I could talk to you all day here, bro, but you got a big fight coming up. You're returning to the squared circle, May 27th or May 22nd at BKFC 89, Palm Desert, California, taking on the Knuckle Maniac, Cody Vidal. How's training camp been going for you?
Training camp's been great. Just grinding, staying ready, staying in shape, and adding more weapons. Sharpening the weapons. And we ready to kill, man. Ready to put on a show. It's been way too long. Been waiting for more than a year, but now we're here, and it's time to prove why I should be fighting for the belt next.
Mm. Yeah, you know what? That leads me to my next question. I did want to ask you about that. It's been exactly 1 year since your last fight. You fought in May last year on the Clearwater card against Jay Jackson, right?
Yep.
Were you expecting to be more active since then, or are you okay with all that time off?
No, I'm never okay with time off. I'm about to turn 36 in July, So I need to hurry up. I'm not trying to be in this game for too long. I want to hurry up and get to 20 wins in bare knuckle. I should have been close or at 20 wins already because you know, I've just been getting set for a year. It's multiple times since I sat for more than a year, so it's getting kind of ridiculous, especially with someone with my record. I was or I am the first 185-pound champion. No, but yeah, I am the first 185-pound champion in bare knuckle boxing history. So I mean, like, and I keep winning. So it's like my record proves it. My record says it for itself, you know. I have the second best record in the division. Uh, only makes sense.
So what do you think? Why do you think you've sat out for so long? Do you think they just haven't been able to find opponents for you?
I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what to tell you. All I could tell you is ask Snake Shook, ask Steven Feldman. I've done everything on my part. You know, I fought my ass off. I've won. You know, I've proven myself that I should stay active. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It sucks, but we here. You know, I'm just staying ready and staying active,
Yeah.
trying to stay active.
Yeah, that's all you can really do, man. And you know what? You're not the first person I've heard, mention this in an interview where, guys aren't happy with only getting one or two fights max in a year, This is how you guys make a living, right? And
Exactly.
who can survive off one or two fights, right? Like, yeah, man. Hopefully we get to see a lot more of you after this one.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because man, it gets very old very quick. The more and more people ask, "Oh, when's your next fight? Oh, when's your next fight? Oh, you should be fighting very well. You have this, you have one of the best records. This and that. You're an OG in bare knuckle." I'm just like, yeah, I know. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, it is what it is.
Mm. Yeah, that's all you can do. It's out of your hands. All you can do is prep, really, right?
Yep. Stay ready. Stay sharp.
Yeah. So I know you're a successful realtor outside of the BKFC as well, right? I think they've coined the term BKFC realtor for you. That's like your nickname from what I'm hearing. If you don't mind, tell me a little bit about that. What made you get into real estate and how long have you been doing that for?
So I've been doing it for around close to 4 years. I used to work construction a lot, and I used to build houses like mansions from the ground up, literally from a dirt, from a patch, of empty land, and uh, and it was fun building it. I learned how to, build huge mansions and stuff like that. But I always thought, it's a lot better to sell these mansions than to be out here in the sun building
Hmm.
it. So
Yeah.
I ended up, finally getting my real estate license, and then I thought to myself, why not take over the niche of fighter realtor of Florida? You know, I fight to get you the knockout deals.
There it is. That's amazing. Do you ever get recognized by any clients?
So sometimes I do, but if not, they ask right away, they see the cauliflower ear, ask if I do MMA or fight. And then once I let them know about the bare knuckle and about just my fight career in general, they become instant fans.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's crazy, bro. So were you born in the Dominican Republic?
I was actually born here in South Florida, in Broward, but I was raised here and over there, back and forth when I was little, and then stayed here.
So you got a lot of family in the DR.
Yeah, yeah, from both sides of the family, for sure. A lot. And then I haven't been to DR since 2019, since before COVID. So basically since before my bare knuckle success. So all my family and friends out there are like dying for me to go out there. So once I win that BKFC belt, I'm flying out there with both belts, the first two promotion champion, at 185 pounds, and doing a whole media tour out there, and maybe look into opening my own gym and scouting talent in DR for bare knuckle, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could be the name that brings it to the DR. We got to bring
Exactly.
the BKFC over there, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Or
Um,
even start my own promotion out there, you know? Because
yeah,
I'd rather make myself some money than make these guys some money.
for sure. I was gonna say, did you do you pay attention to Gamebred FC, Masvidal's promotion? He was just in the DR last event that he hosted an event out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I watch this event sometimes. It's pretty dope, you know. It's awesome to bring the sport out there, you know, and just create some more fans out there and create a fan base. So that way, I could bring bare knuckle boxing out there.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, just going off of that, I also did read that you were part of some of the backyard fighting scene in Miami, connected to the same underground culture that helped launch Kimbo Slice's career. Tell me a little bit about that if you don't mind, and like what was your life like at that period of time?
So around that time, I was an amateur MMA fighter here in South Florida, taking fights, and then the one of my teammates, he was fighting, he was doing backyard fights, and doing them for money and stuff like that in the backyard. And then he was like, "Bro, you're an amateur fighter, bro. You're a trained fighter. You might as well come to the backyard and beat up these bums and make some money." So I was like, "Shit, fuck it, why not?" So I went out there. I fought 3 times before they finally got shut down, like for good here in Florida. There was one point where the police were just like, "All right, if there's any more shows, like everybody's going to jail." So that kind of like deaded the whole entire bare knuckle boxing movement. And then they finally got it legalized and everything. But yeah, well, I was doing a couple fights, as an amateur because amateurs don't get paid in MMA or anything amateurs. So I did a couple fights in the backyard, got a little money, and then turned pro in MMA. And couple years passed, they finally legalized it, and I was like, you know what? Might as well jump into bare knuckle right now. It's kind of like the UFC one, like when the UFC first started in the first 10 years. And then yeah, look how the sport has blown up now. I became the first 185-pound champion, so I made that early history. And then, now it's time to keep racking up more and more history in the sport and retire a legend.
So that was around the time that you joined the BKB. It was known as the BYB back then, right?
Yeah, yeah. hmm
2019.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 2000, yeah, 2018, 2019.
Hmm. And then you went on about a 5 fight win streak with the BKB, right? And then you parted ways, joined the BKFC in 2022 during Knucklemania 2. Um, so how did that opportunity come out? How did you end up parting ways with the BKB and joining BKFC?
It was more of just chasing titles, Like I won the title and I won the tournament and BKB, and then BKFC was hitting me up since before I won the title. And I just thought, why not cross over and win a second promotion title, be the first two promotion champion at 185 pounds, make that early history in the sport. And yeah, I'm here chasing that title.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you've been around pretty well. Like I said, Knucklemania too, and since you've been around for so long and you're basically a pioneer of this bare knuckle game, man, and the BKFC. Did you ever envision the company growing to this level?
Yeah, for sure. I knew the sport in general was going to grow and become bigger than the UFC. I feel like it's the fastest growing combat sport in the first 8 years. I feel like the growth of bare
Yeah.
knuckle is a lot bigger than the growth of the UFC in the first 8 years. So we have a ton of potential, So I just want to keep making that early history and be etched in the history books forever.
Mm. Damn, that's a crazy statement there. I've actually never heard that. You know, we call it the fastest growing sports promotion in the world, right? But when you say it like that, yeah, I mean, when have you seen another promotion grow as fast as the BKFC has in 8 years?
Yep,
Unbelievable.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. What do you think about McGregor being the co-owner now? Did you follow his career at all?
Yeah, yeah, of course. He's a big fighter for sure. Had a huge career, huge following, and no, I think it's amazing that he came in. He's one of the owners now because it's only gonna bring more eyes to the sport. So his following jumps in, and the more eyes, the better. So, and he just brings more of everything, more money, following, just everything, excitement. So it's amazing that he partnered up with the BKFC and helping us out, and it's fun. It's fun to see him here, and with the McGregor antics and everything. So I think it's amazing for the sport for sure.
For sure. How did you get the nickname Archangel?
So my mom actually named me John Michael, Michael after the Archangel Michael. So
Okay.
it only made sense. I'm a huge believer in the Bible, and I keep Torah how Yahushua HaMashiach did. So it was only right. And the Archangel Michael is my favorite angel. He's the protector of
Mm,
Israel. He's the angel of war, the one who fights. So it only makes sense.
yeah. No, that's a blessed nickname, man. That's amazing. I just got a few more for you, brother. I don't want to keep you. I know you're at work there. I don't want you to miss anything.
I know we good.
Let's get into the nitty gritty, man. I want to know about Cody Vidal. What do you make of him as an opponent?
Tough, tough opponent. He will not quit, will get back up, keep going. And honestly, I love those type of fighters because I'm just going to keep blasting, blasting away, and the carnage will keep piling up. And eventually, either they fall or the doctor says, no mas.
Mm. What do you what do you make of the Knuckle Maniac as a character? Are you a fan of Cody's promoting skills?
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious to me. I'm the type of guy that I laugh at everything. There's nothing that could really piss me off. So I just find it hilarious. I love WWF and WWE. So that whole character, it works out for him. He's found his little niche. So it's perfect. It's hilarious. Keeps me laughing. And yeah, I think it's great.
Could we ever see you get into a role like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like I got into a little macho man role, to try to match his energy with the whole knuckle maniac and stuff like that.
Oh, I like
So
that.
you see me with the old, hey, freak soul, you ain't going nowhere. I got you for 5 rounds. Welcome to hell. It's playtime. So I'm bringing the whole bone saw feel to it.
Let's go. I love that, man. That makes it a little more exciting. You know, how can you not be excited? You guys are about to go out and fight bare knuckle, but it's not always about the fights, man. You know, the casual fans, they want to see more, you know?
Yeah, for sure, for
So,
sure. Gotta build it up.
okay, do you watch a lot of tape on your opponents, or do you just leave that to your coaches?
I do. It's like I don't watch a lot, but I'll watch a few recent fights, pick up on a couple of their habits and stuff like that. But overall, like my coaches, my teammates will look at them, give me their opinions, and we just train really, really hard to implement my style and to not even worry about my opponent's style. Like, yeah, of course, we got to worry about their strengths and everything, but we're always implementing our style and making sure everything's good.
What do you think is Cody's biggest strength?
His toughness for sure. Like he's able to with how do you say he's able to take a lot of damage and keep getting back up and keep coming forward. And for a lot of fighters, it might be demoralizing when you're constantly hitting somebody, seeing a bunch of damage, and then they're just getting back up and keep going. So, like for me, I love it. I love you want to keep getting back up and keep receiving more damage. Well, guess what? I'm here to give you a lot more damage, and it's gonna get crazy. Like it's gonna be a reality check. Put it like that. I like handing out reality checks.
Mm. So, how do you envision this fight playing out? Do you have a prediction? Knuckles to Knives is officially sponsored by Blues King 24/7. My brother Ivan Stojakovic has decided to support the movement. Ivan owns a company called Blues King 24/7, and they are located in Ontario, Canada. Blues King 24/7 does some of the cleanest cladding work in the world. They deal with siding, aluminum panels, and any exterior finish. They also waterproof buildings, homes, and take on any commercial or residential projects. They are located in Ontario, Canada, but will take on work anywhere in the world. So if you need your building or home upgraded on the exterior, call Blues King 24/7. That's BLUESKING 24/7. Go check them out on Instagram.
Yeah, my prediction, I don't say it goes to the fourth round, I do want to cause a lot of carnage, so I really don't want to end it quick. If it ends quick, it ends quick. But I wanna paint a perfect picture of carnage, so people could remember the Archangel and so they don't forget that I'm here and I've been here. And for the BKFC, I'll make a little statement for sure. So I think it doesn't pass the third round. It's either he gets finished, he doesn't get back up, or the doctor says no mas. So it's either third, up to the third round, either he doesn't get back up or the doctor says no mas, man. That's just it's too much. That's it.
All right, brother. Before I let you go, do you want to leave us with a message for your fans and any sponsors you want to shout out?
For my fans, expect a lot of blood, but not my blood. I'm gonna paint a perfect picture of carnage for everybody and prepare for the action, man. Two amazing styles, two great styles that when they clash together, man, it's gonna be fireworks. I promise you that. So just expect a lot of action. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go viral this fight, and yeah, man. Um, that's all. Shout out to
Sponsors? You want to shout out sponsors or?
sponsors. Shout out to nah, we'll cut that out.
All right, no worries. I always just want to give everybody the opportunity. I know that plays a big part in the game too, right? So,
No, yeah, for sure.
um, brother, I really appreciate you taking the time, man, especially so close to your fight, especially during your shift. May 22nd, BKFC 89, Palm Desert, California, co-main event, Jomi Escoboza versus Cody Vidal. The world will be watching. Knuckles to Knives. Thank you so much, Jomi.